Alright, hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back to the second hour of our game, our Eden playtest. So, I think it's playtest technically. It might be, yeah, because it's not released yet. So it's still a playtest. So, we're going to jump back into our game here. Eden's kind of like, it's the lessons learned from Animal Simulator. So it's like part Garden of Eden, part Jungle Book kind of style game. We just finished creating our characters, and we have finished creating our world, our Eden. As you can see, we sort of have this like technological fence. Then the only way out of Eden is through this mysterious cave. We have like an Arctic tundra where mammoths live. We have like an Arctic shore where there's some starfish and some ants that live on these rocks. There's a bunch of bees and what is it? A cockatoo? Yeah, and a cockatoo in like a rainforest or like a jungle. And then there's like a regular forest with a bunch of bats in it. So like that's what we're working with today. We just started describing how our characters have helped and harmed each other. There we go. I'm trying to make it so you can kind of see it on screen a little bit better. There we go. So, let's go ahead and begin play. So can we all turn to page 20 real quick, and we're going to do another like take turns reading, and this will help us with scenes, okay? So I'll start.
Okay.
Life in Eden is simple for now. We live among the great natural beauty of the lands, with the animals all around us. Strife has only recently come into our lives, for not long ago we began to understand what it is to harm one another. It is a new feeling, and not a good one.
But there's hope for the future. Because our favorite animals teach us more than just survival skills. They teach us how to act. Whether we ask the animals for guidance or simply watch them in the wild, we constantly learn new lessons about how we are supposed to be. These lessons shape how we make decisions and guide what we see is right or wrong.
This is a story of how we grow up and learn what it means to be human. All our lives, we've known only the animals and each other. But there's a difference between us and the beasts of Eden. The time has come to find out.
Cool. Yeah, Gordon, your mic is still doing the thing again.
Okay, thanks. I'll put it up.
Yeah, it's definitely like the bass part of your microphone that's sort of like getting fuzzy. Okay. Well, now we switched, and now... don't worry about it.
All right, we'll try this.
Wow, that's like infinitely better, man.
Yep.
So
Do
much.
you want zone water? No. The webcam's still in the right spot. Did I screw it up real bad?
It's fine. I can quickly fix that.
Okay.
Um,
And this is why my head is always ginormous. Because it's so much better if it's
Exactly.
closer to me.
yeah, it'd actually be better if I switched the camera so we keep our characters in the same spot too.
Sure, zone water, just turn off your video off and on real quick.
Yeah. There we
Okay,
go.
did that fix it?
Yep, that fixed it. That's better. It's perfect. Like nothing else happened. Don't worry, this is getting edited out.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, cool. So now we're ready to begin. So we just heard from us about sort of like where we're at right now for scenes and what life's like in Eden right now. So now we're gonna roleplay scenes, and role-playing scenes occurs in rounds. This is what I'm talking about when the game's like procedural. So we're gonna take turns. The first one is someone's going to play a scene, and we're going to do a scene about the characters. And then the second thing that we're going to do is we're going to review our lessons. So for step one, we're each going to individually take turns creating scenes and framing scenes and trying to answer questions about our characters. It followed by, when we're all done all of that, we're going to review our lessons that we learned. So like we start with one lesson, right? And then over the course of the game, we're going to learn new lessons. We're going to forget lessons. That type of stuff. That's sort of the growth and development of the game, is listening to animals make funny voices as they tell us horrible things to do. That's basically the premise. So, As a player, your job is to challenge the lessons of both your own character and the characters of other players. When framing scenes, try to introduce situations that encourage characters to explore their lessons more deeply and call lessons into question. So, if you want, I'll go first, and I'll help start framing a scene. So, I want to frame a scene. Boy, I'm going to repay Ruth for Ruth helping me get out of the storm. So, this is going to be a scene where Phineas. Where does Ruth like to hang out? Ruth likes to hang out on the beach. Cool. It's just going to be a really, really short scene, in fact. It's really just going to be Phineas alone. Yeah. Phineas is going to show up to Ruth with a bouquet of like Arctic tundra flowers, right? Like flowers that are very rarely in bloom, like flowers that bloom, like only at night, or like something like that, right? Like really rare flowers, like very valuable, and they're very hard to find in the tundra. Well, I have them, and I kind of show up to Ruth, and what is Ruth doing on the beach?
I think Ruth is digging a hole.
Hey,
Nice.
hey, Ruth. It's your boy Phineas.
Oh, Phineas,
Hey, what?
how are you doing? You look
What are
good.
you? What? Can I ask why you're digging? And I like hide the flowers behind my back.
Well, I'm thirsty. This is how I get fresh water.
Oh, why wouldn't? Oh, I mean there's some streams by the tundra. Did you want me to go get you some? Would that be better?
I mean, I have to.
Seems-
I'd waste a whole day.
Oh.
I want to stay by the beach.
Oh, and you want to be? Oh, yeah. I mean, the beach is really good. That's a cool idea. As I say, like in a way that I'm not trying not to offend you.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I think it's stupid.
Like Phineas, like
Right.
every so often, like
Yeah.
looks at you and he gives a thumbs up, and like he points out to the sea.
So,
Yeah.
hey, I wanted to thank you that I don't think I did enough that time you helped me out with that storm. So, I mean, it wasn't a big deal or anything, but I kind of scoured the tundra looking for the most beautiful rare flowers and made a bouquet out of them for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, and I like, I like hold it out. I hold out the bouquet while you're like in the hole. And I do that sort of like, I don't look at you. I look at my feet and I use my one foot to do that sort of like dig into the sand, kind of like shucks kind of thing. Cause, I'm nervous. So yeah, I did this for you. Do you want them? I mean, it's totally cool if you don't want them.
so I think like Ruth
Like I
is
said,
like,
I only wasted like 3 days getting them. It's not a big deal or anything.
like Ruth like is like kind of like I'm not really too excited about flowers. Does Ruth see the flowers or?
Oh yeah, I've revealed the flowers, and it's like
Yeah,
a
as soon as
stunning,
Ruth
it's a
sees the
stunning
flowers,
cool
it's
bouquet
like,
of like cool colors, like cool
holy
Easter
shit,
colors.
this is awesome! Like he's never seen stuff like this, like staring into the sea. To,
Yeah.
or like just like wandering just in whatever direction he wanders. So he's like, "Oh my gosh, these are amazing! Thank you so much."
Yeah, I mean, like you really helped me with that storm, and I got scared, and you know how I don't like to be
I
scared.
really appreciate it.
Yeah,
These are really beautiful. Thank you.
yeah.
And
I mean,
I
that's
think
my scene.
Ruth smells the flowers. Yeah.
That's my scene.
Okay. Cool.
So,
So is it my
yeah.
turn or
It would be Zonalar's turn.
okay? So I'll turn.
So,
Right.
here's how it's gonna work. Once again, so I'm using like character sheets to help me out here for framing scenes. I'm using frame a scene in which you ask your favorite animal for help or advice, you repay someone for helping you, or you get revenge on someone hurting you. Right? Like you kind of use those things to choose a prompt for this first scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you are required right now to make a scene of one of those three things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can bear trying to read this. Okay. So it doesn't even need to have another player on it.
No, it
Uh,
doesn't necessarily have to, but it has to be about either asking your favorite animal for help or advice, repaying someone for helping you, or getting revenge on someone for hurting you.
okay, I think. Let me. I'm trying to think. Like you helped me. What was it again that you helped me? Like Phineas helped Pan before. I want to repay.
Oh, you remember you're getting the monkeys. You're getting attacked by
Yeah.
monkeys. They're
Yeah.
getting revenge on you for mocking them.
Oh yeah. And hmm. Man, I'm not that good at this.
Oh, don't
Uh,
sweat it, man. It's a skill. It's a skill you just pick up from just playing. Like I said, when you're struggling, just come up with the first things that are in the top of your, right off the
Like, just pick
right
one
off
of
the
those
dome.
three to start
Yeah.
with. Just pick one of those three. Doesn't matter which one it is.
Yeah. The
So start
perfect
with
is
that.
the enemy of the good.
And then each one of those three, the last two, you only have one option of what other characters in the scene and what you're getting revenge for. So those are really easy. Or if you have more advice, you want to learn a new lesson from your animal, then you can tell us that story.
Yep.
But if you don't have an idea for that, then the other two give you everything you need.
Yep. And if you want, if you don't know how you want a scene to end, you can always ask another player to play the animal for you if you chose the animal to give you advice.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it. I got it. Yes, I want you, Eric, to play the cockatoo as I approach you, like I climb up one of the tallest trees in the jungle, and you sit there like knocking on a coconut. If you're you're not
Yeah.
like cockatoo, you're like a giant version of one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So
So
like I do like the head turn thing.
yeah, and I come up. Oh, cockatoo, I've been looking for you.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing. I want I wanted some of your advice.
Oh well. I got some time. I'm working on this coconut here. It's more
Uh,
complex than I thought.
yeah,
Tell me your
it's
problem.
nuts, right?
As I keep eyeing down this coconut, trying to figure out the geometry of why my beak won't penetrate its shell.
Yeah. And I'm like, I have seen this girl. Her name is, I'm looking up the name, Miriam. And I don't know, I feel good around her. But she doesn't like me. How do I get her to like me?
You try dancing for her? As he's
Yeah.
like really not even making eye contact with you. He's like focused on this coconut, right? He's like, just dance with her. That's what I do. Any bird I want, I just dance with them. You know how to dance, right? And he's still looking at this coconut, trying to like, God damn it! Why will this open? Looks so good. Yeah, just dance. Like, I don't know. I grew up. I was born knowing how to dance awesomely. Just do it. Just
You
dance.
always do the head nod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's not just a head nod. I mean there's like some wing flapping and some like puffing up your chest and singing and dancing. You know what I'm talking about, right? dancing. It's singing. You know.
Yeah,
You
of
should know it.
course.
Like, why wouldn't you know it?
I, yeah, I do.
If someone
Totally.
makes you feel good, that's what you do, and then they're yours forever.
Thank you, Cockatoo. You're the greatest friend I have.
Yeah,
Have you
can you
tried
actually help me
dropping?
with this coconut? I'm like not
Yeah, drop it.
really,
Yeah,
but it would hit the
you're on the
ground.
tallest tree. It will hit the ground to break open for you.
You're a genius. And it like snaps the coconut, lets it fall, and it like
Yeah.
splatters. He splatters. They're like, ah, oh well, it's open. Good enough. Gotta go. And it like flies down.
Right.
I think that's seen.
Like, it
So yeah,
drops
it's like it basically just told you to do a mating ritual. You know,
yeah.
like the normal one. Don't you know how to do a mating ritual?
I guess I know now. I need to flap my wings.
Yeah. Go with your gut.
Mm.
Cool. Cool, Nate.
Nice thing.
Okay. So, let's see.
Yeah, I really wish Roll20 had index cards.
I mean, this is hard for me though because, like, man, I want to get revenge because revenge is fun, but he's giving me all these flowers. No more revenge. Revenge is fun.
Dude, you can still get revenge.
Eh,
Okay.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling vengeful enough right now.
Gotcha, totally. Okay. Do what you
Yeah.
want.
We
Okay.
are too bad.
I'm too nice. I have to be nice to somebody because I'm too nice. So we're going to repay Pan for telling me how to rely on others. So Ruth thinks about it for a while, and he talks to everybody he knows. He talks to Phineas, and he talks to Starfish. He talks to Pippers on the rocks, and Miriam in the river, and Tara in the forest with the bats. And he's relying on all of these people to tell him what to do. And eventually Ruth decides on the best way to repay Pan. And Ruth, what is the best way to repay Pan? And Ruth goes over to Pan, and he sees Pan, walking on the cliffs.
Are you seeing me dancing and singing awkwardly? As I'm trying to.
Sure.
Attract Miriam.
And I guess this stops Ruth, and Ruth stands and watches, and he claps really when the dance is over. Says that's a great dance.
Oh. Okay, so he
And,
feels great about it.
And he says, "Sorry, excuse me, Miriam. I need to tell Pam." And Ruth goes over to Pam. He says, I really appreciate it that you helped me and saved me from falling out of the river. I know that you didn't have to do that, and you probably saved my life. And I just want you to know exactly how much I feel thankful for that.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. That's very nice of you.
Thanks. And I think he smiles, and he gives Pan a hug, and then he runs away because he's suddenly feeling really sick,
Aw.
or sharing his feelings.
Uh,
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now that we all did one scene, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to review our lessons. And what lessons did we learn, if any? At the end of a round, we're going to choose one player to go first. That player reads aloud the lessons currently written on their character sheet, then adds, deletes, or update lessons as they wish. So I didn't talk to an animal I'm not sure if I have a lesson. I mean, I went first because I did the first scene. It's not really my place.
What was your lesson? I mean, your lesson was how to show gratitude. And you learned to show gratitude by putting in an effort equal to the effort that was, or putting in a great effort to prove your feelings.
So is that yours? You share it? Yeah.
Yeah, yours was like to put in great effort. Mine was to just share them truthfully. And I would say, yeah, Pam learned how to
I think
show his efforts, show his feelings through dance.
yeah, he taught me how to dance and sing.
Taught you how to Dougie. Taught you how to Dougie.
Nice.
Yeah. To express my emotions.
Yes, interpretive dance, the best dance. A dance that comes from the heart.
Aw. Aw.
So adorable.
Cool. So now we do some more scenes. Okay. So it's my turn. I'm going to do a scene with my mammoth.
Okay.
Who wants to play my mammoth? Or the mammoths?
If you don't want, I will.
Zolar, you get to play the mammoths. I've already decided I want you to do it.
I will play the mammoth.
Yes, do the funny
Cool.
voices.
So this is a little bit of time after Phineas gave the flowers to Ruth. We're going to see Phineas look kind of not solemn, but a little down in the dumps a little bit. And he's gonna go to the mammoth and be like, "So, hey mammoth, how you doing?"
So I'm holding my, what's it called, snout. It's like over my head as I shower myself with water.
Oh, cool.
Like, oh, hey Venus, nice to see you again.
Yeah,
What's with the
it's
long
good to see you.
face?
It's Ruth. I got her all these flowers, but I don't know if they like me. I thought if I got flowers that they would like them, and they like the flowers, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if my... I tried being strong. I tried getting flowers. I don't know what else I can do. Do you have any advice?
Have you tried growing a long fur?
Well, I mean, and I like push my hair over my shoulder, and it goes down. It's like I got this.
It's very good. I don't see where the problem is.
How do
You
I
have
tell?
everything a mammoth can desire.
How can I tell Ruth that I like her without telling her that I like her?
Well, what we do is we wash the person we like with our snouts. So why don't you try to fill your snout with water and shower her?
Oh my gosh.
Genius. Scene.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Scene.
I'm always here for you.
Yeah, nothing. Oh God.
Chat, help me, chat. Save me from this, chat. Or it's too late.
Oh no. Okay.
I love giving terrible advice.
It's a good game. If you like that, it's a good game for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is the perfect game to give terrible advice in.
It is. It's really just fucking horrible advice simulator.
You just need to spit her in the face and she will like you. Ah.
All right. So does it go? What order does it go in? I don't understand. Is it Zonar's turn again? Is it still going that way?
No, I just went. Oh, so it will be Zonalar's turn to make a scene.
Yeah. Okay. And I can be whatever you want, basically. And you don't even have to be in the scene, do you?
Do I have to be in the scene? No.
Does the person making the scene have to have their character be in the scene?
No. I don't think
So
so.
whatever you want to see happen.
Especially not anymore. The first scene has to, but maybe not actually. I think you do. No, you do have to. No, forgive me. I'm wrong. You have to play a scene with your character in it.
Okay.
Because the big part of playing scenes revolves around the second part of this role-playing section of Life in Eden, which is reviewing lessons. So if you're not doing that, shrugs, right?
Yeah, you're muted, by the way, Zonar. Did you hear me?
I am also muted and talking to myself.
Oh god.
Okay, I want this scene to be a tragic scene. This is actually going to be quite sad. And does it need to be like the last lesson, or can it be any lesson? Is it okay if I eat like?
No, it can be either lesson.
Okay.
You could be making a new lesson that you
Yeah,
want.
exactly. It could be a brand new one.
So, how do I want to do this? I think Phineas came. Oh man, how do I do this? Maybe you listened to the mammoth's advice, and you were like double thinking it, and so you came to the jungle to see like how animals do it. Is that all right? So you were like in a jungle, and there's like this gorilla that has gotten stung by bees, because that's a thing in this jungle.
Bees, man! The bees are freaking everywhere.
These are some mean bees.
Yeah, and
All
this
the bees.
gorilla is like really freaking out, like enraged. He's like in so much pain,
Oh yeah.
and he yells and swings his fist and charges towards you. And I would say that you are like doing what you have learned. It's like pushing your chest out. I mean, you can play your character if you want.
No, I mean that makes sense. I'd probably be doing something like that. So what's
Yeah.
Pan doing?
So what I'm doing is that I see that I like catch at like as I was like trying to dance to myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm getting the swing of it, and I'm like, hey, I'm getting really good at this. I'm getting in the groove. I feel
You can bust
so
a move.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the moves, and then I see like literally the gorilla mashes you to the ground because he didn't see you, and is about to push his hands down where your chest is,
Mm-hmm.
and this about to break all your ribs. As I swing down and like fly in between, and say, "No, Phineas!" And it catches me.
The gorilla?
Yeah, the gorilla.
Okay.
It catches me and my head splits on the ground.
Ooh.
No! I scream as I run over to help you. And I say
I
to the gorilla, look at what you've done!
Is that soon?
I'm gonna try to help you.
Okay.
trying to help me.
Yeah, I might need to get some help from from a creature that knows more about medicine, though.
Yeah, he's currently unconscious, and you see
Yeah.
this red liquid moving out of him.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's bad. We'll have to try to fix you. As like Coldplay turns on. Okay. It's like every single like episode of Grey's Anatomy starts playing like the trailer for this episode is How to Save a Life
it's
by the Fray.
lupus.
Like every
It's
single
never
Grey's
lupus.
Anatomy. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's better than being house.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I want an animal that is Dr. House.
Yo, do you remember that? Like, real talk. Like, do you guys remember how like every single medical drama was like the same? Like, there was a big thing about TV of having medical dramas that had like flawed characters helping other people.
Yep, and there's always the same thing that was wrong with the victims too.
Yes, not lupus is the answer.
Either lupus or it's anal bleeding. It's one of those two.
It's
Got
the
it.
whiskey in the lupus book. That's the answer.
So, it was so weird. That was like, that was such a thing in the like late knots, right? Like that was. Anyways, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
What do you think?
yep. Cool. So
All
let's
right.
do one more scene.
I want to see Tara because we haven't seen Tara yet. And so this is going to catch up in the past where Ruth hit his head on a rock and got knocked unconscious after running in the dark. So is Tara active at night or
Yeah.
is she?
Yeah.
is
No,
she
she
fine
totally is.
Or in the morning?
She
Yeah,
no,
okay.
she's like she's active at night.
Okay, so how does Tara find?
Easy. You're being loud and making a bunch of noises, so she like hunts you down. Like Tara, like for me, is like
She's
like
Batman.
Arya Stark Batman kind of person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like she like comes across you, wearing like some really dark like woven clothes.
Okay.
She's like, you know, she's like, "Hey, are you okay?"
I think Ruth is unconscious at this point.
Oh God. Cool. I think you're going to wake up in a bed made of like leaves and
Okay.
like soft grass. There's like a small fire going nearby, and you see Tara brewing some tea. Her like back's towards you as she's like poking the fire to make sure it gets hot for the tea.
I think Ruth is amazed by all these things. Ruth doesn't have a fire or a teacup or even clothes. So Ruth is like, I've been abducted by aliens. What's this?
Oh, and yeah, so like
The leaf
so Tara
bed?
so like Tara turns around and is like, "Oh, don't no, like you're still hurt. You really should rest."
I must be dreaming. I've been taken by an angel. I'm resting in the bed of God.
It's very cynically she says, "No, there are no angels. Just animals. Yeah, just beasts and men," is what she says. And she's like, "I'm making you some tea that will help with your headache."
Oh, my head, it's something like,
Yeah.
ow.
Yeah.
I can't touch my head. It hurts.
Yeah, you hit your head very hard. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you. And
Yeah,
I think
you're lucky.
that's
You're lucky I
all
found
good
you.
enough.
Yeah.
I am lucky I found.
Okay.
But I wanted to know who she was. Now we know.
Cool. So now we do another round of reviewing our lessons.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, poor Phineas.
Sure. Oops.
We should spout water from our noses for those we crush.
Ruth learned to use and develop new technology.
All right. Are you writing it?
It should be written.
Oh.
It should be done.
Excellent.
I don't think I have another lesson, so.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's fine.
I mean, I would like turn my lesson into question. You should put yourself in danger.
Yeah.
Because
We should,
I actually.
yeah. Making scenes that challenge that stuff. No, that's good. That was like a setup scene for another one, right? So that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Then it is almost an hour mark, and since we're getting ready to start a new turn, I think we're going to go for our second break.
Okay, take a break.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll be back in 5 minutes.